Over in the pages of DC Comics, the new roster of Birds of Prey have a surprising level of tension against the Amazons and Wonder Woman. Dynalance recently assembled a brand new team of the Birds in order to save her adopted daughter, known as Sin. My name is Araco Braddock, and today, let's go ahead and see if our Birds are able to face Wonder Woman one on one. But before we get deeper into the video, want to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button over on this video. The Birds versus the Amazon Warriors. Chaos reigns as the first mission of the Birds of Prey has unsurprisingly gone sideways. Even with the collective battle and the prowess of her hand-picked team, did Black Canary bring enough firepower to fight their way off Themyscira? Birds of Prey issue 4 is written over from Kelly Thompson, featuring artwork from Leonardo Romero. We have colors from Jordie Bellaire, letters over from Clayton Cowles, and the cover for the issue is also coming in directly from Romero and Bellaire as well. I love some of the inverted colors from Bellaire and how we get to see the really epic fight over between Big Barda and Wonder Woman on the comic book page. Also think the logo design for the new Birds of Prey has been particularly striking as well here. Want to extend a big thank you to Adventures in Poor Taste and preview some of the epic opening pages coming in over from Leonardo Romero. Once again, Romero strikes so much impressive detail over on the comic book page. Love how our heroes of the Birds of Prey have finally reached Themyscira over in the last issue, and already they're embroiled with a massive fight over with the Amazons. It's just staggering to see how much detail Leonardo Romero is able to capture in all these specific scenes here. Really love this massive swing of the mallet that Harley Quinn is rendering towards some of these Amazon characters over in the first panel. Plus, we even see Black Canary punching another Amazon character, sending her right off the railing here. And we get to see Sin in particular jump off the side of this stairwell and even acknowledge the fact that the character of Big Barda is also among this roster of the Birds of Prey team trying to rescue her here. It's always fun to see just how aggressive Sin is and how much her personality contrasts amidst the rest of the Birds of Prey members here. Also, the way that Leonardo Romero is able to capture Zealot getting ready to face off against Wonder Woman over in some of these panels with this really ominous close-up at Zealot drawing her sword, and this look and panel bleed over with some of the lettering in the background of the issue. Also think that Jordie Bellaire's colors did a fantastic job coloring in Wonder Woman's lasso over in this next panel on the page. Of course, the bleeds from Romero make the fight over between Zealot and Wonder Woman as epic as it possibly could be. I also really like the fact that this really heady action sequence cut off a little bit earlier than you would anticipate, with Wonder Woman just immediately breaking the tension over with her vast abilities on the page. I thought this sequence was captured so well, not only from Leonardo Romero, but also from Kelly Thompson's script. I think the entire creative team of Birds of Prey largely must be on the same page and delivering that same sense of epic scale over on the comic book title. I thought it was really intriguing how nearly every single member of the Birds of Prey cast chipped in the battle over against Wonder Woman. We even get to see Black Canary in this page utilize some abilities and gadgets that she received over from Zatanna. This new Birds of Prey series has a really eclectic cast, but amidst all the physical powerhouses, I think Big Barda is just unmatched over on this team. Really, watching Big Barda face off against Wonder Woman was yet a fantastic showcase for the issue, and I absolutely love how imaginative the page designs were for their epic brawl. There's a fight covered in all these circles that captures so many interesting details and fascinating elements over on the page here too. Once again, the way that all these disparate Birds of Prey members came in to help over in this fight with Wonder Woman was super enthralling here. We even got to see Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, join in on the festivities and try and save off some of her friends too. Sadly, though, this battle over with Wonder Woman doesn't quite go as planned, and our birds end up getting captured towards the second half of the issue. I love the fact that this full title isn't just a fight scene, and there's some additional weight and underpinning over in this story as well. Also, getting the tease at why Wonder Woman went ahead and took Sin over in the first place alongside the other Amazon members within the story leads to a lot of interesting story directions and touches on that animosity with Wonder Woman in a really natural way. I love how in this chapter we got a little bit more follow up over on the mysterious character of Megara, who was also teased very recently in a Birds of Prey comic book, too. I really thought this issue was going to be centered all across a fight scene here, but I found the script from Kelly Thompson to be a lot more dynamic than I would have anticipated. I do just appreciate how much action and thoughtful character portraits there were across this series here. So at the end of the day here, I think Birds of Prey issue 4 is a phenomenal chapter that does a great job progressing this series towards the next destination of plot in the comic book. Another aspect of this issue that was incredibly fun was seeing nearly our entire Birds of Prey roster go up against Wonder Woman. I think this series has just done an excellent job building all this tension over between the Amazons and our Birds of Prey characters naturally. I also really appreciated how Kelly Thompson and some of the creative team like Leonardo Romero were able to sneak in a really excellent moment from Meridian later on over in this story too. And there's also this really fascinating like dark fantasy element that you can see towards the end of this narrative opened up with the character of Megara. I think the pacing and tone of Birds of Prey has been phenomenal so far, and I can't wait to see where this issue goes next. I think the team dynamics and individual character personalities are really shaping up between all these individual issues. I love how Harley Quinn kind of teases the character of Zealot about that mysterious worm. And I thought that all of the interactions with our characters in prison were also really thoughtful across this tale. I think Birds of Prey is still among one of DC's very best series, and I want to know from you. Are you enjoying this comic book as much as I am? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks so much for coming to catch our review of Birds of Prey issue 4, and we'll be back to see where this series is headed in the near future. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.